Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's been about a couple of days now since I've had the Razer phone and I've been using it as a daily driver. I'm going to share with you guys my initial impressions after 48 hours with the Razer phone. There's going to be some good things and some bad things, so be ready to get a little bit of both. This is TK. Let's check it out. So the first thing I want to mention to you guys is I've been running this device using 120 Hertz. Let's go over here. I did not downgrade the resolution. I just kept it up at 1440. Well, let's go back right there. So I kept it at 1440 Quad HD, did not downgrade it to 720p or even 1080p to be able to save battery. And I kept the refresh rate at 120 Hertz the entire time. So that's going to give me the best, most optimal, display quality and, experience that I can get out of this device. And also I started it by starting at 100% on Saturday morning, and then I went all the way down till evening on Sunday at about 9 p.m. on Sunday till I had to charge it, and it was about 7%. That just gives you kind of a range of how well this 4,000 milliamp battery will perform. I've loaded it with about 3 different Gmail accounts, as well as I've loaded with almost a lot of good applications. Now, I didn't load it with all of my applications. Typically, I run about 200 to 230 applications. Didn't have a chance to load all of those yet on this, as I just wanted to get it up and running and moving forward. So I made sure Gmail was installed, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. There's YouTube Studio, my YouTube application to be able to upload my videos, and of course, just standard things. Did also load the Google camera, and I'll explain to you in a second why. I also did load one of my icon themes. Here it is, Unum, and that's because I just like the icon theme, and I'm able to set that up since by default we have Nova Launcher. Yes, the launcher on this phone is Nova Prime. If you've ever used custom launchers, you've always, I'm sure you've heard of Nova or even Action Launcher, but Nova for me has been the daily driver I've used for years. And I have gestures, I have the ability of swiping down, bringing down notifications. I can swipe from the left, add Google Now. By far the best implementation of speakers. Now, this is by no means the first front-firing speaker device that we've seen on the market this year. I mean, here's the Pixel2XL and definitely front-firing speakers, the Pixel 2 as well. What we have here that's different is that we have Dolby Atmos speakers, which means we're getting much bigger grills, much better audio playback. And I'll give you guys a quick sample, and I'm going to compare it to you guys real quick between it, the Pixel2XL, the Note8. I know this one is a single-firing speaker, but also the iPhone X. Okay, so here we have the Note8 and the Razer phone. I just want to give you guys a real quick playback. This is NCS by, Jumbo by NCS. I think this is roughly where the kind of gets into the best part about it. Let's go ahead and start off. Volume is at 100%.
Jack it up.
Pixel2XL, I'm going to also bump it up to 100%.
Jack it up.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Jack it up.
Again, both providing you good audio quality, but again, it's very clear that the Razer phone does definitely get a lot louder.
Jack it up.
And let's go ahead and go over here to the Razer.
Jack it up.
So needless to say, the audio quality on this thing is absolutely fantastic. Now, if you're using this with handheld, you're using the speakers, you're going to definitely enjoy it. It also does shine when you're using it with the headphones, because they do provide you with a 3.5mm to USB Type-C connector with has a built-in 24-bit DAC, and that DAC will automatically respond to the different modes that you have here within the Dolby Atmos. Now, I gave you guys an audio sample with the first unboxing. I'm not going to have to repeat it for you guys here, as I'll save that for the full review. What I wanted to share with you guys is the display here is absolutely fantastic. I cannot explain the quality of the buttery smooth, just 120 hertz refresh rate, just swiping away, things are very smooth, swiping up fast, works very fast. The UI is extremely snappy. Now, as I mentioned to you guys with the unboxing, there was 3 games that were loaded onto this, and playing them gets you a really good understanding of how the refresh rate and how the gameplay is going to be. Now, Titanfall, Assault, and World of Tanks, definitely very nice games. Very high quality, and you can see the difference if you bump it down to 60 hertz, as well as going up to 120 hertz. By default, again, you can customize so much things within this device. The launcher, as I mentioned, is Nova Prime, but not only that, you also have a game booster that's built into the system. You can customize the experience, you can customize it on an app basis by going in and saying basically you want to have it at high performance, running 120 frames per second, maximum CPU, or you can run it at medium level, and then what you get there is a more customized experience. So you can customize it directly per game, or you can have it running entirely at all times, as I mentioned to you guys with the display at the beginning. You can go in there, keep it at 120, and then as far as, of course, the resolution at 1440. But that's the beauty of the options that they give you here. Great audio, great playback, battery life is really, really nice. Now, this is one thing that I have to kind of knock them down on, and it's the camera, unfortunately. The camera app is extremely basic. It's almost like they took the Google camera app and they shrunk it down by a lot. And the way I see this is, if we go here and I'm switching between one mode to the other, you notice that little delay there. It takes ever so slightly, like 2 seconds almost, for it to transfer. Here is the Google camera. Now, this is the one that was ported over to devices, and I can swipe over. Similar, right? But what you'll notice the difference here is, even when you're trying to take an HDR picture, and I'm not going to keep this for a long time for you guys, but here is a quick picture. I'm using it. This is the Google camera. Snap. The picture is here. It's in my gallery. Let's go ahead and do. And here we are in the, you can see that right there. This is the camera that comes directly with it. I'm going to click it on, and I'm going to take a picture. And the weird part about it is the picture isn't that much better. This is the picture I took with the Google camera, and this is the one I took with the built-in camera, and it does say that it is HDR. I'm not sure why, but it takes a lot longer to be able to give you shots. And not only that, when the pictures do come out, they're not coming out to be the best. That's one of the weird experiences coming out of this. After 48 hours, I'm going to say this is so far a win. Great battery life, massive battery capacity, great audio playback, great audio speakers on the phone, front facing, and as I showed you guys with the different comparisons, it holds its own, and it does actually get a lot louder than any of those. Especially when you're outdoors and there's a lot of noise around you, this is going to be something that you're going to appreciate. The 3.5mm headphone jacks, missing 3.5mm headphone jack is not a big deal. The 24-bit DAC that we have on that little converter that we get is very nice. But please be aware, for people that are testing this or trying to look at this, please understand that to understand and really appreciate the audio playback out of this device with the 24-bit DAC, 2 things. First, you need actually high quality audio, not your regular MP3s that you're playing out of, let's say, Google Play or something like that. Also, you need high impedance headphones to be able to use the power that is being pushed through that headphone jack. So those are things that will give you the real understanding and appreciation of how the audio is going to be at its fullest to the 24-bit DAC. Now, if you're going to be using this just regular, playing with it and using it with regular headphones, let's say the ones I showed you guys in my unboxing, you are going to get a good experience. You're able to change the different profiles with the EQ under the Dolby application. But this is not the limitation. This is not the maximum performance you can get out of this. You can get so much more if you get the right equipment. Last but not least, 120 hertz on the display. Very, very nice. Great refresh rate, customizable, again, down to the app level. I really, really like this phone. I'm still working on the full review for you guys, so this is not by any means the end of it. Of course, last but not least, the Quick Charge 4.0 Plus, definitely very appreciated to charge up this 4,000 milliamp battery. Like and subscribe, and of course, as usual, share this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, let me know specifically what you'd like me to focus on in the full review, which should be out in about a week or so. This is TK. Like and subscribe as usual. I'll see you guys in the next video.